Mofos.
What is up, mofos? JJ back here on Pure Bets with Joey Work, Holden, and a little cameo from the Factsman. Dad, I guess real quick before we hand off everything to Holden, how you been?
Been all right. How about yourself?
Good. Is this like the version of you we're going to get on the show? The punctual one, first of all, and the polite, nice, kind, genuine, or is that going to just take a 180 at some point?
4 minutes ago, I knew I can't depend on you. You don't have your fucking computer. You don't have your microphone. You don't have this. Listen, I'm a busy guy. I'm doing this to help you guys, to help you.
You missed the Poltergeist show me and Joey had to watch while he was figuring out his webcam, Holden.
What was that? What happened? Did he strip down or something? Why
the webcam kept spinning around. It was very tough to watch.
Don't bury the lead, JJ. Your father challenged you to a duel, and we got
to Holden.
What?
I got a beef with you here.
I don't give a shit.
Somebody said that one of these two guys were saying that you were out on a recruitment, trying to recruit more guests on the show.
Correct.
For what fucking reason?
What do you mean?
Okay, when you have the main event all set,
yeah,
you don't look for a fucking undercard after
the main event.
You don't look for the undercard. That's before.
Okay.
So real quick,
RJ Bell video.
Real quick, yes, I will be giving out a pick every day for the next 10 days, along with my father. We said it will start tomorrow, which I believe is the 19th. It'll run to August 1st. We are allowed to take 3 days off, but there will be one pick posted per day. Look, may the odds be ever in your favor, Dad. You caught me at a good time because I can't pick anything correct right now. So maybe it'll turn, but who knows? Either way, I'm excited for it. Good luck.
Yeah, and also you can't pin me every day. Unlike you degenerates that have to have action every day, there might be a day I don't like anything, and I may take off and maybe use it for the next day. Trying to get the best bet.
That's why you have the 3 day break or 4 day break. It'll you can do that 3 or 4 days out of the 14.
Can you throw the link in the baseball betting in the baseball chat thing? We got people saying, "Are we doing a show today?"
To this video,
so,
yeah.
Let's do that. And the other thing was, I think you're downplaying this because Faxman was like, "You jerk off in a sandbox. You do all this stuff. I hate you. You're siding with that twerp Holden. Me and Joey Work are the best ones, and you're just going to take it." It's a little bit sad, JJ. I thought you were better than that.
He's running across a 2-time winner of $1 million contest.
Who?
Okay. This is I've beaten guys like him when fucking Pikes Peak was an anthill. Okay. Moby Dick was a sardine. Manhattan was a motherfucking prairie. Okay. You know what he's going up against?
It's a 10-game sample, so anything can happen. I do hope with all this talking that you go 0-10.
Okay. Here's a sample. I whip my dick out and you whip out yours. Okay. If you run into a brick wall with a hard on, you break your nose. I'm pulling out a fucking snake.
That's from a genetic standpoint, something is wrong there.
Okay. Well, I talked to your wife. You're hung like a tic tac. She said she found bigger dicks on field mice.
Isn't that your fault, Faxman?
No, it ain't my fault. It's my father's fault.
Well, it goes to the point I said, Holden. One of those equations is wrong. Either he doesn't have a snake, or I don't have a field mouse. Yeah. But either way, it's okay. We'll leave that.
Personally, if I was him, I'd blame myself for your small phallus because again, he's the one that gave it to you.
He's got to blame my father, not me, because you go through the grandfather for genes. Listen to me.
There is no correlation between grandfathers and penis size. That is incorrect.
I don't know.
Who would you know?
Yeah, Holden. What's going on with that?
I've read the studies. Harvard did it.
Holden, what's going on with that hair, though? Did you just wake up?
I just messed it up. I was sick of having a nice hairdo. I don't give a shit. Faxman's on. Let's get crazy. Are we ready to do some picks? Hi, Joey. How are you, buddy?
Listen to me.
It's the first time we talked. 10 minutes into the show.
I've got an early game that I need to get at so people can get on it. Unlike you guys, they actually bet mine. Okay? So let me get the game out. Okay? So people can play it. Then we can do all the nonsense you want. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, I don't take notes. Plus, I can't read. These aren't my reading glasses. But here's what we do. The good Lord above gave us a right hand. We take this right hand and we grab our balls and we squeeze them as hard as we can. Then we get on the other computer and we punch in at whatever book you use. I'm guessing it's FanDuel. And you bet the underdog, don't shake your head, Detroit Tigers, like it's the last fucking day on earth. Because if they don't win today against Minnesota, there's going to be a Major League Baseball investigation. They give you not the nonsense that you guys talk about. Win the doubleheader yesterday. I sound a little sick because I am. They win a doubleheader yesterday. I love betting teams coming off of a doubleheader win. They're home. They got a better pitcher going. The fucking Hap is a tramp with an ERA that's touching 6. Fuck him.
Hold it real quick. J.A. Happ, gas can?
33.
J. Happ is a gas can. Before the Factsman continues, my best bet of the day is Tigers over 4.5 team total. So you know what, Factsman? Your bet's screwed because I'm on a correlated bet with you. You might want to change that.
Well, I got no choice now. I'm down, but thanks for the mush.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I mean,
Peralta, last 20 innings, 1 earned. This other fucking 33 earned on the road, 33 innings, 31 earned. He should get fucking lit up. Hap. You take the dog, you take the home team, you take the better team, the team with the better record, and you're getting dog money. You're fucking crazy if you don't. And Joey likes that side too.
Yep, agreed.
You like the Tigers money line?
Hey, Jonathan,
I like the money line, not the team total with you, Holden. Yeah. I'm with the fact.
No, I think that your boy is about to his advanced numbers are horrible. Faxman hates advanced numbers. He's about to get smacked around today. So that's why I didn't like the side. I like the total more. That's fine. Detroit first 5. Princess Chachu wants to know, Faxman. Are you fine with the first 5?
Yeah, I am. I'm definitely fine with the first 5. I play most of my bets are always first 5 anyway.
Okay.
And then I adjust from there.
Okay. Anything you'd like to add? I mean, I already have a problem reading the schedule, and now you went with a game that's kind of in the middle of the schedule. So,
well, no, you don't see. This is the problem you guys have. You go through these games. You can't have an opinion on every game.
You can.
The people want opinions on every game. All right, facts, man.
You can preview every game. You don't have to give out bets on every game, but you can give perspective.
Yeah, but you don't have perspective. You either like a game, you don't. Do you sit there and walk down the street and say, "Yeah, the girl has no teeth. I'd let her blow me because she's a big kid"? No.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That must be amazing. I can't wait till I get really old and my wife has dentures and I can.
Hey, let me tell you something. Them gummers aren't bad. Don't knock it. You get them gummies.
Okay, so actually it was a 110 game, so I don't think it was that far out of stretch.
Well, there's 05 games, there's 07 games. You know I already have an issue going through the schedule, and now he's picking one down, but that's fine. You can put my best bet out there. Tigers team total over 4.5. They're going to smack around the gas can today. Then get to the bullpen, spank them in the ass, and end up with 5 runs.
There you go.
This is win-win. This is win-win because if the bet loses, it's likely.
Sunday, you're gonna hide the motherfucker over these.
Best case scenario. Best case scenario.
Hold on. Who cares about scenarios? Those are edibles?
Yeah.
How much do you have to eat to get smashed off of those?
My tolerance is a little high, so I usually do a fucking 5 or 6 of them.
He's basically doing an entire
50 milligrams of THC. You're also bigger than me. You know what? I'm about 40 right now, and I need to take off.
40 milligrams?
Yeah, but I'm also 165 pounds. So
you're 165 pounds?
Yeah, he's 5'6", 160. I mean,
I thought it was talking to Holden.
Holden. No, we're talking about Holden.
Holden's 160.
Yeah, he's like 5'7".
5'9", 165.
5'9". It's like the baseball. It's like the baseball card where you make your tough taller than you are.
Yeah.
Saying it basically, like he basically goes to an edible shop and needs the whole bag. Like not like how many gummies in the bag. Basically, the whole bag is one sitting.
Can I see the packaging again? Can you take that out, Fax Man? I'd like to know what you're doing.
Take it out. Open your mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
Get that.
Let's see the gummies.
Guys, bet the Cubs like you mean it too. Today, that's the second bet.
Okay. 500 milligrams.
Yeah. It's only got 35 calories.
500 milligrams?
Yeah, that's probably the full
Holy
pack. That's
shit.
the full package.
That's like a real one. Yeah, absolutely.
That's not
all right. Let's start with the games here. Joey Work, you've not had much to say today.
Wait, Joey, before you go, we're betting the Cubs today as well. I can give you 1,000 reasons, but I'm not gonna. My 2 plays there are going to be the Cubs and Tigers. So everybody that's done watching the show, glad to have you. Now you can listen to these guys jerk off.
Okay. Padres National.
Right, Joey, up to you, buddy.
We don't have I don't think we got a lineup yet because they got to finish the suspended game from the shooting stuff last night. But Padres, hold on. This has got to be the first game then. See, I already fucked it up, JJ. How can Max Scherzer be starting in the Nats are plus 120? How do you not look at that? What the hell is going on here, JJ?
You take it over.
Huh?
You take it over.
Where do you see plus one? Well, I guess it depends on the book. Where do you see in plus 120 for the Nats?
Just Action Network odds.
I got it right now. Bookmaker plus even money.
Yeah, I don't think that number's
points bet. Okay, so it's not the right call. So it's even money. You got anything on this one? Either one of you guys?
I'm seeing minus 115 for the.
I'm with slightly with my dad here. I do have a lean in favor of the over. Both these teams are hitting. It's warm in Natty's Park, and Scherzer's obviously vulnerable to home runs. To me, obviously, you could call it a small price on the Nats, but the Nats aren't winning games. They kind of lack a little bit of extra girth in the lineup, if you will.
Sure. Overall, there's a word Holden hasn't heard.
Overall, I do like Musgrove as a pitcher, but he is very reliant on guys who swing at pitches outside the zone. The Nats typically aren't about that. So I do think that walks are a trend here, along with base runners, and the number's a little low. I think it's low, of course, because you have the 2 arms. But a warm day in Washington, I'm with him. I strong lean over 8.
Yeah. Joey Works.
Yeah, I mean, these 2 guys just pitched against these teams right before the break. And Scherzer, obviously, he did get roughed up in that start, but he gave up a grand slam to a reliever. So I don't expect that to happen again. He has really good numbers versus Padres team, striking out about almost 40% of the time. And Musgrove has definitely had some trouble since they started limiting his sticky stuff. And the bullpens are a little bit taxed, especially Washington, after giving up 24 runs 2 days ago. So, I mean, I guess I lean Washington and over, but nothing official.
All right, facts, man. It is minus 115. So what do you got?
Look at the line right now. Well, in that game? Yeah, I watched it minus 120 now. I would take the over only because my man Scherzer does like to give up first inning runs or first inning or 2. He gets a little silly. So I'm going to go over.
Facts, man. What is your opinion on leans? G Sauce wants to know.
I don't know, fucking leans. I don't. You want to lean? Go to the butcher. I don't. Here's the problem with lean. I lean this way on a certain game, and then what's going to happen is somebody's going to say, "Well, damn, I fucking went with you on that lean." Well, no, I didn't bet it. If I don't bet it, it's not a lean. It's not a bet. So it's just all it is a discussion for me. I bet games that I like. I don't, I might agree with this. Yeah, I guess if I had to go a certain way, I would, but I don't have to. And I hate when people say, hey, if you had to bet this game, what would you bet? But I don't have to. But if you did, well, if the queen had balls, she'd be king. So I don't have to bet it. Now I might just in discussion say something, but no, I don't.
I think you'd also agree with me here, Dad, that the leans in general are fine. If you want to talk on discussion games and whatever, it's fine. But if your leans lose week after week after week, and then the one week your leans, crush, and you're like, oh, if you guys just followed my leans, everything did so good. That type of shit is just annoying.
That you know what it is? That's a the sports handicapper dudes. That's their pitch. They'll count leans as wins when they win, and when they don't, they're just like, I didn't bet it. There's so many ways to spin the lean thing. Man, I could sit there. Look, a lean to me is this. I got tickets to the Rocky game with my boyfriend. This is what Holden would say. I got tickets to the Rockies game with my boyfriend, and I don't really like the game, but just to have a little action on the game, I figured I'd put $20 on the game because afterwards I got to get a motel. That's kind of like a lean. That's what you would call a lean, I guess.
Schedule-wise, Holden, where are we at with this show right now?
We got one. We got one game down.
Phillies and the Marlins. Is what I'm going to try and do.
All right.
I believe it's a 9-inning game despite the extra inning suspension of the 10th inning last night. But Wheeler's minus 220. It's going to be a bullpen game here for the Marlins. Joey Work, again, I just want to go back to you. You're not saying much today. You're texting. Who are you texting? What's going on?
I just got a text coming in. Hey, you want to go to the Yankee game tonight? Sorry, you guys are fucking – I didn't have a second to breathe over here. Everyone's chirping and shit, so I text my brother back. God forbid, right?
Get him, Joe.
Holy hell, Holden.
Get him,
So
Joe.
you don't have a freaking explanation.
I know. This guy over here coming in here with his hair all messed up like he just got out of bed.
Time issues. Holden just skipped to a 2 o'clock game. I
know. We're just going all over the place.
It was supposed to be a 105. Okay. But they got the suspended game. That's where you go next, JJ. I mean, how about you do a little research for it and just send me a list of games that you want to go in order, and then
how about you just go to like ESPN and go from the top down for
ESPN. They're horrible people. I can't stand them, and I hope they go out of business. They're not going to anytime soon. Joey Work, anything on the Phillies?
No, I'm good. I'll pass on this one.
I respect that, Joey.
Pass as well.
Faxman, do you have a lean on this game?
Me? Yeah, first thing I'm going to lay 272. Are you fucking kidding? That game's like that.
Holden does. Last week he gave out minus 1,600 as best bet.
And you know who won?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think of that? That Holden's best bet last week was Dodgers plus 3.5 runs, minus 16, minus 1,600.
You can't get a Slurpee on free 7-Eleven there with a fucking $1.
It was a good bet. So thank you very much. I don't know why you guys are ripping a winning bet, but that's fine.
Easy winner.
I also made up my own line. I think it was only like plus 700. So I gave myself a boost, definitely, or a reverse boost. What? And then that was it. Next game, Brubaker versus Taijuan Walker. I love me some Taijuan Walker. The Mets last night gave up 9 runs in the 8th and the 9th.
2 grand slams.
A walk-off grand slam. Now DeGrom is on the IL. Mets minus 133 full game. Pirates plus 122. Faxman, please indulge us.
I would bet the Mets, but I only bet them in the first 5, considering they probably have no bullpen. But I would go. I don't like the Pirates. It's one of them teams that I cannot fucking win with them. Not that I can't win with them. They suck so bad until I put money on them, and then it's just ground ball ashore. Strike 3, caught looking, swing at the ball over his head. No, I fuck the Pirates.
Thanks for that analysis.
Can I understand what that last part meant?
I fuck the Pirates.
They're a stay away team, but I mean, you would think the Mets would be able to beat them. I just don't. Isn't there certain teams that you guys bet everybody will come?
Yeah. So everybody
fucking kill you.
Yep.
Right. Teams that kill you.
Yep. Certain teams aren't even pitchers.
Ourselves, and we continue to chase. We continue to chase that team, thinking we're going to get them right one day. Just that team, I just stay away from.
Joey Work, are you staying away from the Mets and Pirates?
I mean, I agree with Faxman. JT Brubaker is kind of a guy that I can't really get on the right side of. He freaking sucks too. He's given up 18 runs his last 5 starts, and not versus the best offenses. He did pitch against his Mets team last start out. Gave up 6 earned in 5 innings, 2 homers. Obviously, the Mets lineup is a little watered down without Lindor. J.D. Davis did hit 2 bombs yesterday. The lean would be Mets first 5 minus a half. Obviously, can't trust their bullpen after yesterday's blow up, and they're still somewhat taxed, their bullpen. So lean is first 5, but nothing official.
Anybody else want to talk about this game, or can we just move on?
Anybody else? There's only one other guy here. Why don't you ask JJ? JJ, would you like to talk on this game?
Holden makes it like he's in an auditorium with 300 people. Anybody else? Yeah. I'm the only one left.
Fucking Steve Jobs doing a speech.
Thank you. Isn't he dead?
By the way, you look pale as him.
I did want to. I don't even know what that meant. I did want to bet the Pirates over their team total, but look, Brian Hayes is out, and that does change the middle of this lineup. I do like the fact that they're hitting, but to me, yesterday was a little bit too miracle-y for me. So I'll stay away. I don't love betting the Mets when their team total is 3.5. First of all, I love betting it the Pirates, when their team total is 2.5, 3.5, especially at home, knowing they could win a 3-0 game with 8 at-bats. Going to be just a stay away spot for me.
Not going to do it. Okay. Very good. JJ, take a second and tell the people how they can sign up for the greatest sports content in the world. And if they sign up today, they get the Faxman's picks. The next 10 Faxman picks.
Hey, don't include me in this stuff.
You said you're going up against your son. You're not going to post picks on the site?
You're making it like I'm at a flea market wholesaling picks, talking picks with you guys. That don't fucking happen.
JJ's
runpurebets.com.
Is he posting his picks on the site?
Yeah, he'll email them to me, and he could post whatever he wants on Twitter, but he'll email me them to me, and then I'll post them in our Discord or on the site.
Good. So how do they sign up?
runpurebets.com for 25% off. Get bets. Oh no, bets 25 off is for 25% off. I get the codes mixed up, but if you are already on the DFS end, you can get a free month of the bets by just using the code GetBets. It'll be a free month. And then, like I said, you get all sports, all content, articles. And again, for the next week or so, you'll get a few extra picks from my dad.
From Pops.
Listen, JJ, I got a question for you. I don't know what this means, but it says for the new subscribers, what does PayPalJoe@Faxman.com mean? I don't know what that means.
I can't.
No, trust me. It what do you call it? You guys would have to rub fucking 20 nickels together to get a fucking PayPal of me.
Blue Jays Rangers.
Blue Jays Rangers. This one is in Buffalo. Blue Jays moving back to Toronto July 30th. Blue Jays minus 230. Rangers plus 203. Kobe Allard's making his first start since he gave up 4 bombs in that last one. So that wasn't good. Hinjin Ryu on the mound. Joey Work. Do you even bother attacking this game? Do you like any of the maybe the Blue Jays total here? It's pretty high though. Can't do
Blue Jays are juiced every single game. Now this is a double header, right? Because this game was canceled from yesterday. I'm pretty sure that they played a double header. So this
they got a double header today.
Yeah,
full team match in game 2. 7 innings.
This is only 7-inning game. Obviously, Texas sucks versus lefties. Hyun-Jin Ryu has been pretty good, but it's a guy that, once I watch him, he doesn't do it for me. The eye test doesn't do it for me. Obviously, his numbers are really good and whatnot, but, I mean, the guy has times where he struggles, really. Do I think it's against his Texas team? Probably not. So, I'm off this game. I'm not laying the juice with Toronto. I'm just fully off this game.
Stick a fork in it. JJ, what do you got?
Don't like anything here. I could see why people in this case would like the Jays. Anytime you throw a lefty at the Rangers, it's always a bit of a mess for them to have success. But it is a heavy line, so I'll just stay away.
Faxman, nothing, right?
No, I like the first pitch to be a ball. I've been handicapping it, right? So I think they open up with a waste pitch.
You know what's interesting about that too? Like somebody asked me about first baskets in the NBA. So I started researching it, and it's actually been like a successful prop. Just bet Drew Holiday, and he's going to hit you like 7 out of 10 times.
Because he doesn't pass the ball.
Yeah, he's been amazing. So your official pick is first pitch is a ball.
I'm fucking with you. Stop. Princess Chachu.
It's a guy.
What?
It's a guy.
Listen, pal, there's other rooms for this.
He uses his wife's account.
Hey, Chachi, best bet Tigers, but don't overlook the Cubs.
Don't overlook the Cubs. Okay. Thank you, Faxman.
And
Faxman, why don't we just go right back to you? Good pitching matchup today in Cincinnati with Burns and Gray. The total here is 7.5. That's interesting. Plus 108 on the money line for the Reds, minus 112 for the Brewers on the road. Faxman, I know you don't have your best bet from this game. Do you have any thoughts on this game?
I mean, I guess my thought would be 7.5 is a pretty cheap number for a stadium that doesn't like to hold the ball in warm weather. I mean, that's one of the things where it's not a lean. It's just you bet it on principle. You bet over on principle and hope there's a bloop, a walk, a bloop, and a blast a couple times, and you're done. Shut it off.
That's a good point. That's one of the lower numbers you'll see in Milwaukee. And I know you have 2 good arms, but when you talk about field dimensions, that's a park that ain't gonna have too many totals this year at 7.5.
Wind blowing in 7 miles an hour.
Hey, who the fuck asked you? I didn't have to bet the game. I didn't bet it.
I'm just saying.
What do you think? What do you think, Joey Work? Forget about it, right? Total fade?
Yeah. I mean, Sonny Gray's seen a lot of this Brewers team, and they don't particularly hit him very well. He's striking out about 28% of the time. They're batting under 200 versus him. This will be his third start since coming back from the DL. He made 2 starts, one versus the Cubs, pitched pretty good, and versus the Royals. Obviously not the best of offenses. And Corbin Burns, he did struggle since they started limiting his sticky stuff, but since then, his last 3 starts have been really good. Granted, versus the Rockies, Pirates, and Mets, not the best offenses, but this Reds offense disappears a lot, especially as of late. And I mean, I guess I no official play here. My lean would be towards the under, but obviously it's a cheap number there. But I'm just off this game.
Are you going to the game tonight, Joey? You going to the Yankees game?
I would like to go. Yeah, I just got a text message asking if I wanted to go.
I'm closer to the Nats game than you guys are at any game.
Why don't you go to the game today? Go to the Nats game.
No, I'm not going to get shot. Can I make a statement?
Yes.
That's a legitimate statement. I'm a big Joey Twerk fan, right? Big fan. But here's the thing, Joe. Sometimes you're too smart. You know, being too smart is otherwise, like you talk about a game. Yeah, I agree with this and that, but you got so much information on these games, and it's really good stuff, right? If you're driving from fucking Boston to California and you're trying to kill time. No, I'm serious. But it's like, yeah, you know, this guy, you know, like you said something like, you said, you know, he's had success. He's seen him 3 times, Sonny Gray. Well, didn't the Brewers see him 3 times? I mean, so come on, maybe they get him the 4th time. You ever seen that talk about baseball second time around in the lineup? But here's my point. Okay, you're like the guy that has a really, really big dick, but you keep describing.
How does it always get back here?
No, because it's the truth. I'm not saying I know he has a big dick, but it's almost like we know he's got a big dick because it's common knowledge. But he's almost like, yeah, like I was trying to bang this girl and it just wouldn't fit. I needed a shoehorn, you know, all this kind of stuff. He's a smart guy, but he's got to pull back. He's got to pull back, Joe. You got to save that artillery for when you need it. You got to sit there and, you know what, be like a cock tease. Yeah, I mean, I think you guys are on the money, but I'm going to hold off on my comment on this game because guess what? When you start talking about another game.
I mean, this has gone completely off the rails.
What?
It's not the dick show; it's the baseball show.
Coming from the guy who spends half the week in the bathhouse. Go ahead.
Braves, Rays. This is my best bet of the video. I like this under 9.
Hold on, you're skipping over games?
I don't think I am.
I think you are. Here's the next game on the list, JJ. It's Twins and Tigers, pal.
I got the next game is Tampa Bay, Atlanta.
We already did Twins and Tigers.
We didn't do Twins and Tigers.
Yeah, basically,
we gave our best bets, but we didn't give any breakdown. Joey didn't talk about it. You didn't talk about it.
I'm good. I'll let you guys.
All right,
you guys
so
both on that one.
He's on the Tigers full game.
That's it. Faxman's on the Tigers. Next.
And I am on the Tigers over 4.5.
There's nothing else to discuss.
Vegas Bruce, Faxman, if you like Detroit, why don't you just bet the first 5 and take the bullpens out of the picture? He's trying to teach you a lesson. Why don't you bet the first 5, Faxman?
I got to take fucking lessons from you?
I do like the fact that Vegas Bruce is taking a nice little shot at you. And here we are back with the comments again. This is the new thing on the show. This has been a thing for years. I just figured it out last week. So, yeah. Also, by the way, I'm a fan of this, Holden. Maybe we make this a normal thing.
I'm fine with that. I don't know where a bathhouse is in Denver, but I'll find it for you, Faxman. Me and you can go.
Trust me. It's already fucking put in your map quest.
Okay, so
who uses MapQuest? What is
map? No one uses
2008.
I don't have any. I've never used any of them.
You don't use it.
Andre's right. Let's get best bets.
He uses an atlas, Holden. So I really like the under in the game. Braves Rays. First of all, the Braves draw Rich Hill here, and I believe they're starting quite a few lefties. Hill is a bit Jekyll and Hyde, but advanced stuff looks pretty good as well. And the Braves, without Acuna, have not been the same type of team. Now, yesterday they had a good day with the sticks, but I'd expect that to normalize a bit, especially with a bit of a degraded lineup. Same thing with the Rays as well. They're starting a bunch of lefties here against Smiley. Smiley's super Jekyll and Hyde, though. But you'd expect a lot of strikeouts in this game. And overall, I think this is a big number. I know that the 2 average at best pitchers is why it's hanging 9. I know it's warm in Atlanta. But I do like this to stay under the number.
Yeah, interesting number. Interesting on the money line. It went from minus 110 to 115 for the Rays, and the Braves are minus 115. So public's kind of split on it, I guess. Faxman, do you just want to chew this game up, spit it out? We are talking about the Braves and Rays.
I already made my bets. I'm just here to fucking.
So you don't want to do any other games?
I do something exciting, but you guys are just talking all this fucking. What do you call it? You overanalyze, especially you.
What do you recommend? Just give picks and then end the show?
No, let's just have a fucking guys discussion. 4 guys at a sports bar, talking about games, talking about shooting pool, talking about eating snapper. You know.
But every time you talk, it's about penises. We try to talk baseball, and you go to the penis.
Well, I want to make you feel at home, and basically, the only reason why I tell everybody why I grab my balls before a game is I just want to make sure your lunch stays warm. I'm just busting Holden.
No, you don't have to say that. I know. I love your ball busting, and I laugh at it most of the time.
You can't have fun doing this stuff. What's the point?
Astros White Sox
is under 5.
Framber Valdez is working on his mechanics a little bit. You got Rodon going up against a team that hits lefties well, but Rodon's been pretty damn good this season. Astros plus 118 on the money line. White Sox minus 120 on the money line. Total here is 8. Boy, these White Sox bats have been good. JJ, I got a really hard lean toward the White Sox in this game. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so the only issue there is if you're talking best of the number, this number has been steamed a bit in favor of the White Sox. So now it's $1.25. You have to pay to bet them. Look, it does make sense, right? Rodon's been excellent, and Valdez has been very good as well. But look, I always say I want to bet the White Sox when they are going up against a left-hander, and here, of course, they are. But look, the Astros can be just as potent against lefties. Overall, this game's fair for me on many accounts, so just a stay away spot for me.
Okay, Joey Work, anything here?
I mean, these are the 2 best offenses in baseball. 1 and 2 on base percentage, 1 and 5 batting average, 1 and 4 runs scored. Both teams mash lefties. Rendon has good numbers versus the Astros, but his velocity has been up this year. You know, he's hitting like 98 on the gun. But if you look at the White Sox lineup today, we got Jake Berger, 6-hole, Billy Hamilton, Sebi Zavala, Danny Mendick. So after 5, we got 6, 7, 8, 9. Not very nice. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I guess I have a slight link towards Houston now. After seeing that, the Houston lineup's good. Probably towards the under as well, but nothing official.
Okay, Faxman, you obviously don't have any opinions on this game. Any topic you'd like to bring up?
I'm very impressed with Joey. He reels these stuff off the top of his head. I mean, I guess I used to do that when I was his age, right? Until I found out it was useless and meaningless. But he's really, really good at it. You know, he just like starts whipping off stuff.
Are you able, and I know the answer to this question, but are you able to give a compliment that's not backhanded?
It's a great compliment. I respect what he does.
I mean, it was like, you're like, the information Joey gives is great. It's useless, but it's great.
It's not useless, okay? Like, look, when Holden takes it in the ass,
it's raw dog, right? It's like inevitable.
Raw dog. But sometimes he wants to put a lube on it just so it doesn't hurt as much.
I apologize to our gay community that's watching this right now. I stand with you. I support you, and I hope you have a great life. Faxman, please continue. We love this.
No, Joey does a good job. You need a guy like Joey on the show, right? A guy like JJ, I'm not saying he ruins the show. He's okay, but he's too opinionated. Now, look, you may think I don't like you. You kind of hold the show together a little bit. You get a little goofy now and then.
Yeah.
You know, but for the most part, you do a good job.
I'd argue
we'd have a good time. We'd eat edibles.
Great job, but you do a good
find
job.
some women without teeth. We'd have a great time. Have you ever dated a woman, women with dentures? Have you done that before?
Yeah. Oh, I've got gummed. Are you kidding?
You gotten gummed?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the kids call it getting neck.
I must
now.
have.
They don't get head anymore. They get neck.
Getting neck.
You just all the way back.
I haven't heard that. I like
that. Missed that one. Oh, yeah. I was told that I gave her neck. Anyways, anything else?
Orioles.
I've done them all. Somebody's asking me a question about, is the Faxman a favorite player? No, I don't play favorites. It's Faxman's favorite.
Danny Mendick is Faxman's favorite
Gregory,
player.
you can find the White Sox minus 20. Go shop around a little bit. Minus 120. You'll be fine. Orioles, Royals, Love attacking these Orioles arms. Today it's Matt Harvey. Went over on the Royals a couple of days ago. Yesterday they fell short though. They only scored 4 runs. This is just ugly, man, with Harvey on the mound. Plus 133 for the Orioles, minus 136 for the Royals. The total here is 10. Factsman, please. Anything you want to talk about? I've
been fading Harvey and running the first inning every time Harvey pitches because he blows. I didn't today because there's only so many games you can bet. You know, I don't. But I mean, I don't think you're ever making a bad decision playing an over when Harvey pitches or another team's team total when he's pitching. He sucks.
Yeah, this is the shortest line we've seen on Harvey in a while. You know, against them. And if you look at the Orioles lineup, very ugly again. They're missing Santander. They're missing Severino. They got DJ Stewart batting fourth. Then they go Urias, Liba, McKenna, Gutierrez wins.
That is a terrible lineup.
Ugly lineup from them.
It's bad.
Obviously, Carlos Hernandez, nothing to write home about. He sucks too. So I don't know. I expect the Kansas City to score some runs. So at a short line, I wouldn't mind backing Kansas City here.
JJ, can you back Kansas City here?
Yeah, I mean, I can't. To Joey's point, I definitely can't bet Harvey at plus 115 on the road. I mean, that's insane. So yeah, I mean, if I was going to bet it, it would be Royals, but yeah, it'd stay away from me.
But you're not going to bet it.
Correct.
Facts, man. Can you push me over the line? I really want to back the Royals. I need your.
You'd be doing the right thing backing the Royals.
Backing the Royals there. Okay,
yeah.
Thank you for this.
I would try. I mean, to be honest with you, Wisdom gets hit early. I would try to lay a half a run and fucking people.
Imagine still having a house phone.
Do you have a landline? You have a fucking landline?
Call from McKebony K.
I got both. Look. What do you think? I'm fucking from outer space?
Someone want to answer the phone in that house? I mean, what's going on?
Call from McKebony K.
You got 2 cells. You need 2 cells.
Yeah, but you have a landline.
One for the private, one for the business.
Whose idea was this, JJ?
Phone's ringing, no one's answering it. It's a disaster.
You want your grandmother on the phone?
No, you know what? You're right.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
Why don't you want your grandmother on the phone, JJ? She's not nice to you?
The St. Louis Cardinals host the San Francisco Giants. Game starts at 2:15 Eastern. Wade LeBlanc, Johnny Cueto. Joey, what's your thoughts on?
I mean, speaking of gas cans, this is where we're at. I can't get behind Cueto. I guess he's pitching pretty good this year, but I'm not a Cueto truther, and I do not want to bet on him on the road as well. Obviously, St. Louis offense not the best. Wade LeBlanc sucks as well. And San Fran definitely hits lefties. So I guess if you're going to pick a side, it would be San Fran, but I'm off this one.
I actually wanted to talk this out with you guys because I really do like the Giants today. The question is which way to attack it. They're going up against the lefty. They got lefty mashing specialists like Darren Ruff and Wilmer Flores. You know, there's like 5 guys in there that can absolutely bash the baseball. I think not enough people give that San Francisco offense credit. I don't care about the park. They absolutely destroy it. I see him at minus 120. Factsman. Joey's staying off this, but he kind of, it's more because of Cueto. I'm not afraid of backing Cueto, more because of the Giants' bats. What do you think, Factsman?
I'm actually like Cueto. I mean, he seems like a good person.
There you go.
No, I mean, if I bet the game,
those are the analysts we want. Sorry, I got to change my style, like more like that.
There you go.
Please don't. Please don't, Joey.
Who's got a better record?
Joey.
Giants or who's a better team?
Giants.
Clearly the Giants.
Line. What's the line?
My 120 on the money line.
Minus 120. Cueto is just as capable of pitching a good one as he is of getting blowed out in the first inning.
Okay.
I'll take the better team. Take my chances.
Take the Giants. You're okay with that, JJ? Anything here?
Yeah, it works for me as well. Wade LeBlanc somehow has a 3.2 ERA. I mean, that regression is certainly on its way. Will it happen today? Who knows? But he ain't gonna have a 3.2 ERA for long this season, or much longer this season.
So you're wishy-washy on it. Like, it's okay. You wouldn't bet it, but you're fine with me betting it since it's not your money.
Correct. Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so there, put my other play on there, would you please? We'll go Giants money line to go along with the Tigers over. I'm feeling sexy
Holden?
today.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, I'm being respectful now. You like a game, right? You want to put it down, so you like the Giants. Why the fuck are you asking everybody else's opinion? Be a man.
No, I think it's smart to talk it out and get other. Listen, I like talking with sharp people. I bounce things off of them, and then I can make a better opinion.
You don't need people's approval. Stand your ground.
Well, maybe my ground isn't as stable as other people's grounds. When did you stop breastfeeding? Huh?
When did you stop breastfeeding?
7.
Good age. I was 9, but that's all right.
We have about 5 games to get to in like 15 minutes, so maybe we just kind of hasten things up a bit.
Yeah. So we've got the Dodgers and the Rockies. It's hot here. That's all I got for you. -150 for the Dodgers, +139 for the Rockies. 11.5, 12 is. I mean, we got another Coors one. I can't tell you how many times they have not gone over the number here this year. It's really, really interesting. Joey Work, you're staring out to space. Do you have anything on this?
I mean, you could be the regular Joe Schmo, back the fucking Dodgers every week, every day, or you can show you have your hair in your balls like the Factsman and take the Rockies here. You know, they've been pretty good versus lefties. Top 5 on base percentage, batting average, top 10 runs scored versus lefties. Obviously, much better team at home. They're getting David Price. The most he's pitched is 3 innings all year, 50 pitches. So I'm expecting about 50 pitches again from him today. John Gray, you know, obviously has better numbers on the road than he does at home, but he's been all right. Pretty good as of late. 4 consecutive quality starts. First time he's seen the Dodgers this year. So as I normally stay away from bullpens, Rockies bullpen's been really bad. A lean towards the dog, first 5. Rockies, obviously that number has got steamed overnight. You could have got them like +140 last night overnight. Now it's down to about +125-ish. But if your book has first 5 team totals, I'm not against taking the Rockies first 5 team total over 2.5.
No Mookie Betts. He hurt his hip last night. So Bellinger's leading off. Bellinger, Muncy, Turner, Smith, Taylor.
Bellinger does mash John Gray. He's like the best guy mashing John Gray, but that's if you're into BVP.
Yeah. JJ? Dodgers.
Nothing for me here.
Okay. Faxman?
Joe, you know what I would do with this game? I do this a lot. I would take the team total Rockies, right? And then bet the Rockies. So here's what I'm thinking. Like, you got team total like over 2.5, right? They need 3 runs. If they score 3 runs, it's highly unlikely to lose both bets. I mean, it won't. You like say go over in a Dodger game, first 5, then go team total 2.5. I like to ensure the game, or I'm not too much the over the dog. So I'm thinking if I could score 3 runs, I ain't gonna lose both bets. I would do that a lot with the games where
I think you're looking at a first 5. I think you're looking at a first 5 there because the Rockies team total is probably about 5.
It's 4.5.
Okay, I'd bet over 4.5 Rockies, assuming that you might get an extra at bat or you have an opportunity possibly for extra innings, and then I bet the Rockies. So I say, look, if the Rockies score 5 runs, or if they score 4 runs or 5, I can't lose both bets. You can only win both, or split at worst. I do that a lot. With certain games, you know, and kind of just hedge the dog bet based on the fact that you like getting to score a little bit, and the dog money's free once you get your runs in. I do that once in a while. I think it helps.
Yeah, I'm not against that.
Jimmy Stain has a question. Brewers question mark. We already did that game, Jimmy. Hit rewind. I don't think anybody was on that, right, Joey? We didn't have any.
No, I think we were talking about over, right? Or no, Joey liked it under a little bit. I said 7.5 is but no,
just
not
leans.
really.
Yeah, JJ Faxman lean over.
You don't give a shit about leans. Mariners Angels. The total here is 9. I wonder if it's interesting if we go under. There have been a lot of runs out there in Orange County this year, though. Mariners +116. Angels, you can get it at -120. Yeah, I see the 120 in points bet, so that's not too bad at all. Patrick Sandoval and Logan Gilbert. Logan Gilbert does not get enough love. This kid has really come up, got things going here. Sandoval has a decent record too. Faxman, Angels and M's. Thoughts?
What game?
Joey Work.
I think as you mentioned, you like the under. If you like the under, I think you just take the first 5 under. Get rid of the bullpens out of there. Because as you mentioned, Logan Gilbert is pretty damn good. Seattle's terrible versus lefties. Wind's blowing in. You can get a first 5-5. So lean is first 5 under 5.
Jimmy Stain. Jimmy Cumstain bet the Tigers at 1.
Oh, Jesus. You don't think he heard that growing up?
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Jimmy. What did they call you, Fax Man? What mean name did they call you growing up?
I think they called me names.
Really?
He was the guy giving out the mean names.
Yeah, you
Come on.
stabbing motherfuckers is probably what you were doing.
Yeah, I didn't really,
People
JJ?
didn't mess with the facts, man. Come on.
I lean the Angels here. It'll probably be my strongest lean of the video. Primarily because I continue to say this Mariners team just cannot hit left-handed pitching. They basically have 2 to 4 bats that can. If you can just find your way to wiggle around those 2 to 4 bats at the top of the lineup, the rest of it's a complete black hole. We saw it on Friday night with Heaney, where 2 through 4 crushed him. Yes.
Can I make fun of my son for 2 minutes?
What?
1 minute. Can I make fun of my son?
The floor is yours again. We are trying to hasten the
Yeah,
rest.
you said you had
Well,
to
I'm
go.
getting out of here anyway. I got shit to do.
What would you like to say?
I was listening. I was watching his video yesterday, and he says, I think he lost a bet, and he's saying, "Well, guys, it's just one of them things. Guys were hitting them, and they were hitting them into gloves, and the guy wasn't really pitching bad. He just was giving up hits." And I'm like, this motherfucker don't even know how to give bad excuses on why he loses. You figure a guy that loses as much as him would have this down to a science. But I'm saying to myself, every time he loses, he has the worst fucking excuses in the world. Okay, in the future. Look. Hey, guys, we had that total over yesterday. It went under. Sucks being us. We'll get him today. Why would you keep bringing it up and fucking talking about, if that goes 1 inch from the line, then the other guy, he lays a meatball on a 3-0 count. It's fucking baseball.
The Diamondbacks and the Cubs. This will be my best bet of the second best bet of the video. I like it over 9. That's it.
There you go.
And then when it loses, he's gonna say, "Holy shit!" I like it over 9, but if that guy don't make a fucking triple play, or the guy don't go into the stands with a beer thrown in his face, the game flies over.
All right. Well, Indians Athletics. My play will be Athletics first 5 minus the half. Bassett's been really good. He did pitch in the All-Star game, so they gave him, I think, 2 more days to recover there. He pitched about 20 pitches in the All-Star game. He's only allowed more than 2 runs in 3 of his 19 starts all year. He eats innings. Cleveland hasn't seen much of him. Obviously, there's a pitcher's park in the Coliseum here. And Plesac, we faded him his first start off of the DL. So he supposedly get some, he was supposed to get some work in during the All-Star break, but he's really struggled his last 4 starts, and I don't think he's fully stretched out here. So I expect maybe 5 innings from him. So, and a lot of balls have been hit and play. He doesn't strike out many batters. His walk percentage is up as well. So Cleveland's 25th in first 5 runs on the road, averaging 1.85 runs on the road first 5. So give me the A's first 5 minus a half.
A's. All right. Very good. I like it. JJ, what do you got?
No, nothing there. Nothing there. I like to play with Joey.
Faxman, anything but
I don't bet no teams that are racial. Indians are a racial fucking team.
Correct.
You don't call them Indians.
They're getting rid of that next year.
Just because they live in India, you don't do that. They're people.
Hold on, I think we could probably skip the second Blue Jays Rangers game because you're not even going to have lineups.
Who cares?
Yeah.
But the Yankees
thoughts on it.
Yankees.
Hold it. I got to answer a question.
Yeah.
Faxman, heard Holden wants lessons on muff diving. Somebody wrote that. Listen, I can answer this. I can answer this question.
I am actually very, very great at it, so I don't need a lesson.
Anybody that says they're great at doing it has a little dick.
Wrong. That's wrong.
That's 100% correct.
I'm amazing at it. Lots of practice.
Yeah. No, we're not talking about sticks. We're talking about.
We're talking about the Cha-Cha Hula Dilly. Yes.
Yeah, we're talking about holes, not poles.
Last game, and this hits home for Joey. Sunday Night Baseball, Yankees, Red Sox.
We're gonna get canceled. That's all right. I don't give a shit.
Martin Perez.
Yeah,
Joey, what do you think?
This is probably my favorite bet of the day. I gave out under first 5.5 last night, minus 122 via FanDuel. This Yankees lineup's been watered down. They got Chris Givens in there. They got Greg Allen. He's the only guy. Greg Allen's the only guy that got a hit the last 2 games. They got like 4 hits in 2 games. The lineup's really bad. Obviously, Martin Perez not a world beater, but this lineup is not scary at all. It's 6 runs in the first 5. It's a lot. I get it's in Yankee Stadium. And Taillon's been pretty good his last 2 starts. Obviously, both on the road, but against Houston, a pretty good Houston team. And he pitched good against Seattle as well. Do I expect him to probably give up 1-2 runs versus this Red Sox team. As long as he limits them, the Yankees aren't going to score more than 2 runs in the first 5. So I really like this bet. First 5 under 5.5, minus 122 via FanDuel.
No Sanjay Shukla. We just heard Joey Work's best play. Can we give out the best plays one more time, JJ? What's your best plays today?
So I like under 9 Braves Rays and over 9 Cubs Diamondbacks.
Do you ever tail your son, Faxman?
Not really, but I no, not that I don't. We'll discuss stuff, but like I shoot him more fucking tennis winners. This kid would never have to. This kid could sit home all day long on a hammock and get blowed by fucking by a harem of girls, and never have to work, never do nothing, just catching the money. Dad, what do you like in tennis? Really? Listen, I got a fucking total in Taiwan baseball. I give him all this shit. Soccer from fucking Calcutta, name it. He doesn't want it. He wants to just try to be the fucking. He wants to be the heavy. Listen, before I go, because I ain't got time for these goodbye stuffs. I think a shout out should go to me for being a little sick, 2 Vicodins and a half a bag of gummies. And I know people are saying, "Wake up, back." Yeah,
really?
Yeah, and I'm just saying.
I was wondering why you're so mellow.
What?
I was wondering why you were so mellow today.
I'm not mellow. I mean, I still fucking piss vinegar, but I'm doing a pretty good job holding up.
I agree.
Believe me, when I shut this camera off and I stand up, I'm going right back down. But I won't have you guys see that. That's why I'm going to jet out early. But I think I've been doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's why you wore that pink shirt too, right?
Yeah. You got to have the pink if you like to stink.
That's incorrect.
What? Speaking of stink, when are you having that girl back on?
Huh?
Speaking of stink, when are you having that porn girl back on?
Lisa? Probably during the NFL season. We'll have her back on. Yeah. You ever had sex with a porn star, Faxman?
You ask me this all the time. What is your infatuation with porn stars?
They're great. They'll do anything you want.
Yeah, to 1,000 motherfucking guys.
Who cares?
There is a thing out there called fucking chlamydia, gonorrhea. But then again, you know about
that. Did you ever think that maybe you got it?
You got a penicillin dispensary in your fucking
house. Guys, thank you for watching. There's been a lot of.
I'm leaving. I'll be back next Sunday.
Bye, Faxman. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, you just close. How do I hang up this thing?
You hit the X.
You just close out of the window and you'll be gone.
You could close your computer too. That works.
No, I got games. Bye, guys. Keep in touch with yourself.
All right.
Hey, figured it out.
That's actually impressive. I didn't think he was gonna.
Okay, can we give away best bets just one more time? Sanjay Shukla is very frustrated. He's like, first 5 for who? Just get out your bet, JJ.
That's the Yankees game. Yankee Boston first 5 under 5.5 is my best bet, and then also Athletics first 5 minus a half.
Okay, JJ.
And I liked the Braves Rays under 9 full game and Diamondbacks Cubs over 9 full game. And one thing I'll mention to Panda and anybody else watching, I try not to comment much at all from this channel outside of the bets that get given out. So all you have to do is scroll through the chat. Anything from Run Pure Bets is a bet that we've given out on the show. So if you just scroll through the chat, you'll see all the bets as well.
Okay. I got Giants money line minus 120, Tigers team total over 4.5. That's our bets today. Best bets.
Yeah, so technically it is 2 bets from each of us for a total of 8 bets. May the odds be ever in all of our favor. But yeah, other than that, thanks again for everybody for watching. Had a nice turnout. Wish you guys all the best of luck with all your bets you make separately. Gamble responsibly as always. I'll be back tomorrow night with another video. And other than that, NASCAR as well for Jay today, right, Joey?
Yeah, they got NASCAR.
So live show on the channel today for NASCAR, and Jay just absolutely smashes that sport. So along with Coop as well. So fun times. Join the live show if you're not doing anything today. Other than that, again, as always, gamble responsibly, stay safe, and run pure, folks. We'll see you next time.